Is Epcot's Tutto Italia Disney World's best Italian restaurant?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are back at Epcot. First time in a while. It's so weird being here without there being a festival, Sam, right?
Yeah, it's like Epcot's naked. When you walk in. Like it feels like something's wrong.
Yeah, usually there's a bunch of topiaries or something out front, but no festival going on right now. And we figured this is the perfect time to try out some of the restaurants here at Epcot. We were thinking about starting a series trying to find the best restaurant in Epcot, but then we realized that we're still doing a series trying to find the best Italian restaurants in Walt Disney World, and we've yet to eat at Tutto Italia, which is located in the Italy Pavilion.
I feel like it's like the middle child of the Italy Pavilion. People love the pizza window. Not me, but people do love, they rave about the pizza window. People love Via Napoli. I never hear anyone talk about this restaurant, so I don't know what to expect.
Most of the time when I hear about this restaurant, most people say the better Italian food is at Via Napoli. Via Napoli has very good pizza. We've had a few videos on them in the past. They actually import the water from Italy to create the pizza at Via Napoli. I think it's probably some of the best pizza at Disney World, although I do think we've had some better pizzas in other spots.
The resort restaurants are where the good Italian is.
I agree. Like Il Mulino, I think we've already found, honestly, in this, I'm not expecting much. I think we've already found Disney World's best Italian restaurant in Ravello. If you want to check out that video, we'll put it at the end card of this video. But again, we have to give it at least a shot because we've never dined there before, and maybe we'll be surprised. We do have pretty high standards though when it comes to Italian food. Both Sam and I have Italian heritage, and we grew up in Long Island, New York, which is known for its Italian cuisine. So is there anything you have your eye on, Sam?
I'm getting the chicken parm.
Oh, you gotta get chicken parm.
Because I feel like you can judge an Italian restaurant by how they make their chicken parm. I'm kind of expecting like it to be maybe a step above Olive Garden.
Okay, I'm not against
I'm not against
Olive
that. Like I'm not going in thinking like this is like fine dining, but I'm hoping it's edible. I feel like there's like different levels of Disney Italian.
Yes,
Like there's Mama Melrose and Tony's, which are more like you go there for that atmosphere.
Yes.
And I'm expecting this to be like on an Olive Garden type level.
I agree. I'm hoping to have some decent pasta, and I'm expecting again Olive Garden food.
I think I read that the pasta is fresh.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
Freshly made, so
all right.
That's a plus.
We're moving up in the world.
Maybe there's bread service.
If they better be.
Who knows?
If you guys have watched our videos before, I feel like there needs to be, especially Italian restaurants, got to have a bread service. Well, we will show you how to get there. We're going to dine at some of their signature cuisine, and we're going to check out the Italy Pavilion, which isn't our favorite in regards to food, so hopefully this will knock it up a bit. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
All right, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our Italian dinner at Epcot. All right, so as you enter Epcot, you'll of course see the icon Spaceship Earth. We'll have to head to World Showcase to get to the Italy Pavilion, so we're gonna need to head past Spaceship Earth and through the Celebration Gardens. To the right of Spaceship Earth, as we were walking in, we noticed this mural. This looks new to me, Sam. I
feel like it's not, but...
At least I haven't noticed the change. It's definitely the current iteration of Epcot's entrance. Used to be, I think, the Fountain of Nations. All right, we've made it to World Showcase. Now we will need to bear left and walk all the way around. We can actually see the Italy Pavilion. It's the one right before the America Pavilion. Here we are, the Italy Pavilion. Right back there, that's Via Napoli, and I'm pretty sure we have to head past that big tower and make a left. So you see right here, you have Tutto Italia. If you walk a little bit past that, you'll see Tutto Gusto, which is the wine cellar. All right, we are checked in, and they are offering for us to wait inside, which we will gladly take them up on. You actually see Tutto Gusto over here to the right as we walk in. I really like the aesthetic in here. Let me know if you guys think the food is better in here or if it's just the same stuff. All right, we are in, and it definitely looks very nice in here. I love the chandeliers. Oh, right here. Nice. All right, we've retrieved the menu. I do want to say what I'm looking at so far does seem promising. As Sam stated before, the pasta is made fresh in-house, so that's good. For your antipasti, which is your appetizers here, you have a bunch of different options here. Something that interested me was their carpaccio comes with charred Wagyu beef. Wagyu beef definitely seems like it would be elevated. Looks like at the bottom here they have a little charcuterie board as well. Seeing the secondi. Now this would be like your main entrees. Looks like they have a salmon, a biscotta, a pesce spada, a chicken parmesan here, and then a mare e monte, which is a slow braised chuck short rib. That sounds good. I'm kind of feeling the lasagna bolognese for the pasta. They also have a risotto, which is the chef's creation, and then they have the contorni, which is, I guess, just stuff for kids. Lots of cocktails that you could peruse. And you have a good cocktail in an Italian restaurant. They have an espresso martini for those who like to partake, and of course a limoncello flight. Sam and I actually had limoncello in Italy. Probably the best we ever had. They have some standard Italian imported, but also some standard Bud Light and stuff as well for beers. And of course, they have to have a pretty robust wine selection to be an Italian eatery. The answer you've all been waiting for. They do have bread service here. We had to ask for it. I'm not sure, maybe they would have brought it out if we didn't ask, but they did bring it out. They also give you a little olive oil to dip it in. So no butter here. True Italian delicacies. Now these are definitely warm. I'm not sure if they're fresh made, but they're warm. Not sure, is there any steam coming off that, Sam, that you can see in the camera?
No.
Alright. Nice and perforated. Seems like it has a decent crust. I'm gonna give them points just for having bread service and being inside the park, because Disney has been stingy with that stuff recently. Alright, let's try this out. The olive oil has a good flavor to it, but the bread itself is very basic. I gotta give them points just for having bread service. This does feel a little stale, although warm. And you know, pre-bagged breadstick. And I had something to dip in my sauce for my lasagna. So I'm gonna give it a 5. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it a 6. Just because it's in park and has a bread service. Really is very basic though. I'd probably go like 4 or 5, but just for the fact of in park, Disney never has bread service. I need to give them positive reinforcement, so I'm gonna go 6. All right, so the appetizers or antipasti is served. I got the carpaccio and Sam. Got the eggplant parmesan. What's exactly in this, Sam?
Eggplant, mozzarella, it's in a pomodoro sauce. We got some Parmesan cheese. I feel like when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate eggplant Parmesan. Like, I would always get disappointed if I would cut in and it wasn't chicken. But as an adult, like, eggplant has grown on me.
It has a great texture that contrasts with chicken well, I think. It's just such a unique type of dish, eggplant Parmesan.
And I feel like if this is good, that there's hope for my chicken if this one tastes good, because they're...
I think this relies a lot on the sauce.
Similarly, there's a lot of cheese. It's good. The eggplant is very, very tender. I actually like their sauce. It does have a little bit of a sweetness to it. And it's very saucy and very cheesy. And an eggplant isn't mushy. I hate when eggplant's like, right? It can happen easily when you cook eggplant. It's not mushy. So it's pretty good. I would give it a 7.
That's surprising. I mean, usually a lot of people say skip here, go to Via Napoli. I mean, obviously Via Napoli is the place you can get the pizza at, but I mean, they're starting off strong with the eggplant Parmesan. The bread was pretty basic, but I gotta give them points just for having it. All right, so this is the carpaccio di manzo. It's charred Wagyu beef, arugula, Parmesan, and lemon dressing. So that's kind of like, it's kind of like an aioli on top. They did give us options for pepper. This does look very basic, like a big slab of Parmesan cheese on top. But Wagyu beef, apparently, oh, look at that, it's very tender. Just breaks right off. Gotta try to get all the flavors in here. I am a fan of meats, so carpaccio is for me. Let's try it out. I gotta give them points, like the Wagyu meat itself has a lot of flavor in it. It's very tender. Arugula is fresh, the parm is basic, but the lemon zest is good. Right amount of salt, and since like the taste a little salt right on top. I'm gonna give that an 8. I think it's a good carpaccio. I feel weird. I hope people don't get like mad that we might be giving this place good reviews, but like the carpaccio itself, it's Wagyu meat, so it tastes high quality. I can't attest for the eggplant, Sam, but you said that was good too, right?
You can try it and formulate your own opinion if you'd like.
You know, I'm pretty surprised right now. I'm enjoying my meal. All right, so dinner is served. I got the lasagna, and Sam, chicken parm princess, got the chicken parm. It comes with a side of in-house made spaghetti. Sam, what is exactly on this?
I'm back again with sauce and cheese, but this time chicken instead of eggplant.
Yeah, so it's just the eggplant, but this time with chicken. Who doesn't love a good Parmesan?
Big piece of chicken. Like, I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, so
that's my hand for reference.
In New York, traditional New York chicken Parmesan is a very thin, crispy chicken slathered in cheese and sauce.
Yeah, in New York, you don't see the chicken. Like, it's completely covered with the cheese. I mean, they did a pretty good job. It's mostly covered.
My issue with this is the thickness of the chicken.
Yeah, it is crispy, though. So I'll give them points for that.
Let's see how this cuts.
That's not very saucy, please. See, like this has got no sauce on this one.
You gotta have a good like center sauce boy to try.
The chicken is good. It's just very crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. I need more sauce. Like I'm not getting enough sauce.
We are New York Italians, and we are used to slathering things in sauce. We went to Italy. We didn't have chicken parm in Italy, so I don't know how they make it there. Maybe it's more like how this is.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I think the chicken's really good. I just think that it just needs a lot more sauce.
More Parmesan and meat and sauce. Well, actually, has enough meat. All right, so I got the lasagna. Now, they do actually ask if you want some fresh Parmesan. They don't shave it in front of you. They just kind of like sprinkle it on. But it's still nice that they have it. I also got some fresh pepper as well. This is the lasagna alla bolognese. It's got traditional Emilia Romana preparation, or it's your traditional Emilia Romana preparation, beef and pork ragu, bechamel, and Parmesan. So let's try this out. The sauce, but it's very like, it's not al dente at all. The lasagna just kind of falls apart. The meat is all very shredded, but the pork kind of melts in your mouth with that beef. It's actually really good lasagna. I hope you guys don't like hate our opinions from now on. Now, I'm not saying that the Italian food is anywhere near as good as Ravello as it is here. The ingredients at Ravello, I think, are better. But I think they take what they're given here and they do well with it. I can't say I would recommend this place as of right now over Via Napoli, but I am enjoying it more than I thought I would, and I do want to say that I'm enjoying it way more than the Italy booth that you usually get at Food and Wine. That thing is just terrible, which is what I thought we were going to get. I'm going to give that a 7. I think it's solid. You put it like a high-quality sauce on there, you can easily go 8 territory. Also, Sam, you never had your spaghetti. Can I try some of it?
He's already in your hand, so.
I'm asking. You can take it.
Yes, I have no hands to take it back. I'm holding the camera and the mic.
Oh, this is a beautiful, it looks very nice. I love the colors. It's almost like a cheese, it's like a spaghetti pull. Okay, let's try this out. Spaghetti is more al dente than the lasagna, which is what I would prefer. Definitely tastes like more fresh and made in house, as like both of the pastas they say here are. Much better than I anticipated. Again, I think the sauce is kind of weak to me. It's traditional. Feels canned to me. I could be wrong in regards to that. It is on a bit of the sweeter side. It's not very like robust. It doesn't have like full tomatoes and stuff. Very basic sauce. And that's kind of what brings everything down here. But it's good. I'm going to give that a 7 as well. I think 7 all around. Good kind of like middle of the road, somewhat elevated restaurant. And I do want to say as well, the cultural representatives here at Epcot really make the experience. Because the fact that like everyone that's been serving us is from Italy, and also the restaurant itself is very nice with these like beautiful chandeliers. They have pictures on the wall of like Venice and different places in Italy. I think it adds to the overall experience. Okay, we have retrieved the dessert menu. The tiramisu is what they are known for. Usually we would get this, but I don't really want to have like caffeine. It's kind of late at night. We got to go to bed soon. They also said the gelati sorbetti, you know, gelato, Italian gelato. They say the chocolate's really good. They have a limoncello float. And then it looks like they have a cheesecake. I was actually looking at this too, the torta genovese, and obviously a cannoli. You see all these different dessert limoncellos, liquors, and wines over here as well. All right, chocolate gelato. Looks like they put these little cookies right here on top.
Are those pirouettes?
Yeah, pirouettes. You're right, pirouettes. I did want to get, they said they're known for the tiramisu, but just too late for me to have tiramisu. This is a very dark, right, Sam?
It is. I wish that I wasn't so full.
I'm not sure that's freezer burn. Let's try this out first.
That does look like freezer burn, though.
It's very creamy, though. It does taste like it was sitting in a freezer for a bit, but it's very creamy. I'm thinking this might be the same gelato they have in the gelato cart out in the front of Italy. You know what I'm talking about, Sam?
I do.
I like that ice cream. I think it's one of the better spots here. Let me try the pirouette. Crumbles apart well. I don't think there's anything here that's blown us away. We will name our top 5 Italian restaurants so far at the end of this video, so we're going to do a little leaderboard at the end. I don't think this makes it, but I do think that...
You're just giving it away before the end of the video?
Yeah, well, I wanted to give you, be straight with you guys, because we did go a little high on the numbers, but I think we were also taken aback in the fact that it wasn't bad. I think this is decent. Is it one of the best restaurants in Epcot? Definitely not. Is it one of the best Italian restaurants in Disney World? Definitely not. But it's a good middle-of-the-road place, and if you're not, I think, have like a fine palate for Italian food, I don't think many people here would realize, like, a lot of it. I think what they do well. I think they take the ingredients they have and they make good stuff out of them. And I think what we had was solid, was good. I'm enjoying our meal, Sam. But yeah, the gelato itself, pretty solid. I'm gonna go a 7 with that. This is a little freezery on the outside. Once you get on the inside, it's nice and creamy. Pirouettes are good. I mean, anything above a 5 I think is pretty solid. And I think everything pretty much is a 6 or above, right? So that does it for our dinner at Tutto Italia. Sam, is this the best Italian restaurant in all of Walt Disney World? Because it's not.
It's not. But it did exceed my expectations.
I want to say this. If Disney wanted to, they could make that a destination, because the cultural representatives really changed the atmosphere there. Some of the best service that we've had at any of the Italian restaurants.
He was great. He was really funny.
Also, I think that with the ingredients that they're provided, they work well with what they were given. The sauce isn't that spectacular. The ingredients, you could tell, are just like kind of middle of the road, but the food is well prepared, good. Warm when it gets to the table, put together well.
It's good portions.
Great, good portions. I don't think the price is that great. All that food was with our pass holder discount $100. If we went to Ravello, it would be less than that. So Ravello, which is our favorite Italian restaurant in Walt Disney World, is a bit cheaper. But now we're going to count down our top 5. All right, so let's start off our Italian restaurant leaderboard here at Walt Disney World. Coming in at number 5, Sam, it's
Trattoria Al Forno.
Yes, I can't say that right. I always say Trattoria, but yes, Trattoria Al Forno over at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. Pretty solid spot, just a little bit better than I think we can get here. Coming in at number 4 is
Carolina.
Yes,
Carolina. Disney Springs.
Yes, our friends John and Joanna, they actually showed us that restaurant, provided us a gift card to go there, and we had a great time. It's right next to Paddlefish, where we got married. Number 3 is actually right here in Epcot. It is Via Napoli. We prefer Via Napoli over the place we just went to because the pizza is much better. Right? You can get pizza there.
I also really like the salad at Via Napoli.
Yes. Overall, just a great time there. Number 2 is actually over at the Swan Resort. It's Il Molino. I think that's the closest to New York Italian food you'll be able to find at Walt Disney.
Yeah, really good pizza.
I still don't think anything compares to home. Like even just walking up back when we were in the lounge, we would walk up literally 1 block and there'd be a pizzeria on the corner.
I feel like like the worst place in Long Island is like better than the best place here, if that makes sense.
It's nostalgic. We grew up on it. And number 1 is, of course,
Ravello.
Yeah, that's over at the Four Seasons, which is probably the most expensive hotel on Disney property. It's near Golden Oak. We have videos on all those restaurants, so check out our best Italian restaurants in Walt Disney World playlist. We'll put in the description of this video if you're interested in checking any of those out. Sam, what was your favorite thing that you ate today at Tutto Italia?
I really actually enjoyed my eggplant. I thought that was a good appetizer.
Eggplant parmesan was pretty solid. I think for me, it was definitely my lasagna. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. It helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications. That way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. The Italy Pavilion is incredibly picturesque. Definitely one of the most picturesque World Showcase pavilions for sure. Kind of like combines all these. Whoa! I'm not sure if you guys saw that lighting. That was wild. It combines all these kind of like little famous aspects of Italian architecture. I do think the food may be some of the weakest, though. That could be because we've been to Italy before, though, right, Sam?
I don't even think you have to go to Italy to know that this food isn't the best.
Yeah. Also, New York has really good Italian food. We may have been spoiled in the Italian food department, but...
Oh my, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Like, it stopped raining, but that sounds very scary.
We got to get to the car. People you see scrolling up on the screen, those are our members. We do have membership tiers for as low as $1.99 a month. If you are interested in a membership, you can click the join button. You can see all the different perks we have and different tiers that we have. Just want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us out here, but we also want to thank each and every single one of you who likes, comments, watches consistently, subscribes. All that little engagement, like we said before, really helps push us out there, helps other people find these videos, and really enjoy making them. So thank you for making that possible for us.